What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Flex, and put your muscles up, because we back with another video. So in today's video, man, I bring to you the UK Scariest debt collector. So we're gonna cut out all the chit chat, man. We're gonna get right into the video. Get your headphones on, turn the volume up, get that full experience, get to the videos, watch it, let's go.
There's a path chose for everyone in life, but I think mine was already chiseled out for me. Realistically, I shouldn't be here. I'm being kidnapped, thrown in a boot, 50 grand on my head, 100 grand on my head. What the fuck have I been doing for the last like 5 or 10 years? People will pour over them, they'll get set on fire. 10 keys, 50 grand a key is a lot of money. People can go missing for that money. Bump and they're gone. Push comes to shove. I'm there to collect money, that's what I do. And that's what I've got.
10 years ago, Shaun Smith was fighting a war against a rival drug gang. To win, he introduced urban terrorism to the British underworld. Victims were firebombed with homemade napalm, attacked with grenades, and sprayed up with machine guns. In retaliation, his enemies tried to blow Shaun up with a car bomb, the biggest explosion on mainland Britain between the fall of the IRA and 7/7.
You know what's crazy, man? You always see stuff like that on TV, and you always wonder if stuff like that can happen in real life, bro, but it does. It does. It just don't happen in America.
Shaun Smith was known as an enforcer. Today, after 5 years in prison, he is trying to modify those skills by working as a debt collector in the straight-going economy.
I think if I took on every job that people offer you, I'd be dead in 12 months. I value life too much.
Muscle House. Bunch of meat necks.
I've always been out debt collecting, pubs, violence. You call it enforced, I call it being a mediator. I don't give a fuck if anyone else will stand up against anyone. No one's got nothing I haven't got. Every man's only got the same. The two wants it the most, and I want it the most. It's not how big the dog is, it's how big the fight is in the dog. And I won't fucking stop, that's it. These are some of the lads that are always sick with me. I can see the big fella there with the cap on.
Alright.
And yeah, you don't want them knocking me through all that 3 or 4 in the morning. Even when you do fucking smile.
Bro, what are you doing if you owe some money? What are you guys doing if these guys come up to you, bro? What are you guys doing? Let me know in the comments, bro. They don't look very fast. They don't look very fast, bro. Hopefully they ain't got no like pew-pews because they're gonna have to catch me.
I only just from the smile.
Looks like a bulldog shooter watching.
Boy, I'm out of there, boy. But thankfully I don't owe
What
nobody
we're
no
doing
money,
here
so we
today
good.
is it's a skipyard, you know. My mate got in a bother, was away for a couple of months. The fella seen an opportunity to go, I don't have to pay rent, he's not here. Hey, you know, this is the way some people are. And he's ran up a debt, so he knew my mate was about to come out of jail. And he's basically filled the yard with contaminated waste. The environmental health put a 300 grand bill on it to remove it. 300,000, it's a lot of money. So I'm hoping we can sort this out. Show you that,
There's a whole
all
bunch of
these
money.
like little areas in sight, this is like our bread and butter, my bread and butter. These are all like working class people, you know what I mean? Little companies here, little, you know, welding, painters, garages. I do work for most of these around here. You know, the way the economy is now, the country's on its arse. But these people aren't fighters or so they ring us and we come and collect it for them. But they all get to know us because we've got the gym and we're local, you know, there's always, you know, if you want like 10 or 15 members in 10 minutes, they can have that in 10 minutes. You know, you can't really get that anywhere. We always make sure there's good, strong lads behind us. It's this one. Yeah, it is this one, yeah. Yo, Tom. Hiya mate, I'm at your yard now. Fucking hell mate, what's all this? Jesus Christ. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm just having a look on the cabin, see if there's anything here. We're going to fuck off. Mikey's going to sit on this tonight in case anyone comes back and forth. And then we can just nab, we'll just nab whoever it is then. Look at that, what the fuck by the door there.
So we'll just nab whoever it is. Sheesh.
Well, you need to, Tommy, just tell us where he is, mate. Just give me a door to knock on and I'll do it. So we want 25 grand off him up front and pay the rest off. And me and Mikey can collect it. You happy with that? Sound, go on then.
Often, Shaun's debts fall into the grey area between the legit economy and the underworld, a lucrative market potentially worth 150 billion in Britain. This is a typical debt for Shaun, a dispute between a businessman and a gangster over £300,000. To recover the debt, Shaun has brought backup and a dog unit. But just in case things get out of control, off camera there is a notorious gangster with a history of firearms and extreme violence.
There it is.
Sand is so valuable as a resource that people are and have been killed.
I was waiting for
keeping using this material as a.
I was waiting for him to tell us what happens when they don't pay up.
Don't know, our mate knows him. He will know who we are after tonight. We're just going to go to his house now, see if we can get a hold of him. It might just be a Blackburn being in a cheap car, having a flat. He might just have that for his mail. Do you know what I mean? He might just check his mail, then fuck back off to where he's got his bear and his kids. Because we'll just I'll knock on the name and go, have you seen Andy? If they say yet, then that's it. Game over.
Just press every buzzer.
Yeah. I don't wait, so you could help me. Look for a guy called Shaun Smith.
Oh. It's like the United Nations.
Is it? Everyone. He's got a silver course.
Let's get some kids to park up here, just watching.
Well, I've only got to come in that way.
Yeah.
So why don't we just park us up tonight?
Yeah.
And just wait for the...
Setting up a sting operation for this dude, bro.
Some debts you can ring up, you can make a phone call, get paid. Some debts you turn up and before you know it, you're all rolling around before like a gang of idiots. This one is just, it's a waiting game. He's obviously having a good time with someone else's money, but that time will run out. As soon as it does, here's the knock.
This is why you guys never borrow money that you can't pay back. Somebody might hire Mr. Debt Collector, bro, come get you.
This fella you're going to see on the telly now is the local fucking bully. He stabbed a pregnant woman, battered an arm fella, 71. I knocked him out last year, broke his jaw, knocked 6 teeth out, put him in hospital. And he stayed away for a year, and there he is trying to come back.
I got more pissed off that he interrupted me reading me Bernard Hopkins fucking article. Still not finished that.
People love trying to come in here and just coming down for a cup of tea. You know, want to chat. You know, even at the train. You know, and they'll sit there like old grannies, some of them. You know, they all go around the corner drinking tea and just gambling, you know.
Did you watch Connie last night? No. Oh, mate, it's fucking posh.
I'm glad they had subtitles there, but I don't know if I had trouble on that one.
You're like my life.
It's like a community centre, really. It's done a lot for people, actually. You know, it's kept me strong a few times as well.
So what I mean, I help a lot of them out. It's like the kid who got sections and he's just come out today. He is a boss kid and a top promising boxer. You come out of work after being sections, you come right here to see me, 1 for work and 2 to train him. You've just got out!
I know, but I want to feel something.
You just want to get rid of the anger? We'll get him, put him in the room, you just watch him. He's not going to know you, is he?
No, that's what I mean.
Because he knows we're after the duck anyway, you know what I mean? So, we get him, put him in the room, you're not fucking having it off. We'll pay your wages, haven't we? good money, mate. It's good money.
Boys do not play around, bro. They play no games.
Yeah, I've got
oh my god.
bipolar personality disorder, bipolar, and violent tendencies. So, but if it weren't for Shaun, I'd probably be dead myself because of as you can see, self-harm. Stab myself, cut myself. That's you can see me rib. You can see me rib when I take that off.
So can you tell us about what was the situation?
You gonna take it off, bro? It's supposed to be healing. What are you doing,
Woman
man?
winding me up.
You didn't even go to the.
How did I do it? Yeah. God, no, I stuck it in and ripped it. I had 180 Valium as well, so I took overdose at the same time. So that's when they put me in the.
What? No. What?
Allen's Park, which is Warrington's nut house. But like I say, Shaun keeps me on straight and nada. He says if I do it again, he's going to knock me out. So I think that's enough.
Go, Parry, go, Parry, go, work, work. Come on, try and fucking kill me, you bitch. Shite, come on. Yeah, there for him all the time. He's done it before on his face, on his neck, on his wrist. And we are going to help him get him through this because he is a top kid. And his talent is unbelievable. It's just that his problems he's had.
When I was 10 to 11, I was sexually abused by a lad that my mum used to foster, and I felt like I wasn't a man for years, and that's why I took up boxing, street fighting, mixed martial arts, to prove to myself that I'm a man. You know, instead of feeling weak and vulnerable like that lad made me feel, and every time I fight, I picture his face. I remember standing there looking in the mirror thinking,
So hard looking at those
I
scars,
fucking
bro.
hate you. I want you dead. And I just got a blade and I cut myself. And then I felt better. I didn't hate myself no more. So I wasn't taking the drugs as much. So when I fell down, I was cutting myself. I ain't got no more room anyway to cut myself now, so I don't think I'll be carrying on doing it.
What's that? You can't do bodies, pal.
No.
He's fucking done. Fucking idiot.
I'll be alright.
Okay, go on, let's go on the pass on it now.
Have you got some bandages in there?
No, put a fucking pass on it now. That's fucking stupid. I'll tell you what I'll do here. No, next time you do, mate, I'll buy you from the gym. I mean it. Any action, John. I mean it, that's sense.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Good job, Shaun. Cause like you gotta have some I wouldn't say like repercussions, man, but like he obviously need help. You know what I mean? The dude needs help. And you know, having him, you know what I mean, like in there boxing with these injuries is not good, you know what I'm saying? He obviously loves to box, so it's almost like, I mean, if you keep doing this, bro, I'm not gonna let you come here and do what you love, you know what I mean? You're gonna figure out different ways to go get you help. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Go on, come on, Jake, man. Last minute. Come on, go.
Kind of loud, huh? My bad.
Sexual abuse is an unspeakable taboo in the underworld. However, male rape is commonly used as a weapon by gangsters to enforce a debt. This is a less well-known form of underworld violence, which acts as a powerful propaganda tool over and above the physical and mental suffering it causes.
I went with these two older fellas, proper hard-cased fellas, but one had done 2 murders. And he went, come with us, collecting a debt. I could have a little bash and, you know, I'd have a go of anyone. I said, yeah, come on. They've gone, right, go and have a look around the house, go and have a look upstairs. I goes upstairs, just having a mooch. See, any money, any jewellery? All right, I'm looking around, neck and there. Go on, John, go on. What the fuck's going on there? Comes down, here's Don, this fellow who's like, showing me how to do doors, respects everyone. Dead respectful, dead courteous with his bear and his kids, but a very wicked. Not.
Bro, that's like the second time he said that. A bird and his kids. What does that mean, bro? Somebody in the comments let me know. What does that mean? Here it is. Hold
Like,
on.
show me how to do doors, respect everyone. Dead respectful, dead courteous with his bear and his kids.
Yeah,
but
with his bird and his kids. Like, does he actually own
wicked.
birds?
Not, I wouldn't say he, but wicked.
Or
you
is
know what
that
I mean?
is that like does he like own birds for real and he's good with his birds, or does that mean something totally different, bro? Like,
Really fight, but
somebody
he's
let me know in the
dead
comments,
wicked.
bro.
And they've got him
Genuinely
over the table,
curious.
and he's fucking shagging this fella up the ass. And the other fella is taking pictures. I went, whoa, what's going on? He went, Shaun, just shut up, just watch. I went, well, hang on, John, like. He went, leave it, learn. Watch and learn, son, watch and learn. Left him a little note. We fuck off. There's a little note there, pay, and a picture. They ring him back up. You know what just happened? We want the fucking dough within a couple of weeks. These pictures will get put everywhere. Your credibility's gone, and we'll tell everyone you're a faggot. I went, why can't we just fucking pay them? Break something. He went, he's used to that, Shaun. He's like one of us. He'll stand and have a go. 2 weeks after the fella's paid. But 6 months after that, the fucking fella hung himself. He couldn't live with it. Yeah, he couldn't live with it. The shame. You fight fever for you. Said that fella can have a go. We go there, give him a pasting. He'll pay someone to come and give one of us a pasting. And that's the way it'll go on. He said take everything away from him.
So I missed something, bro. I missed something. I must have been too fixated on the bird thing. The lingo is crazy, bro. First off, bro, I gotta say the lingo is something crazy. Lingo is crazy, bro. But yeah, we're gonna have to dig into part 2, man. If this video gets more than 50 likes, we'll do the part 2. You know what I'm saying? But it has to get 50 likes. You feel me? Until next time, man, y'all put your muscles up. Y'all know what to do. Like, comment, sub. I'm out of here. Peace.